Because I got bad time management. Like, when my alarm goes off in the morning, I just get up, go sleep in the living room. Get my rest. Plus, I got bad. Plus, I'm always late coming back from lunch. But I remember one day I was coming back late from lunch and I ran into my boss's boss, and he spoke to me. So I had my excuse ready. So when my boss is like, "Why are you late?" I'm like, "Your boss, he told me to tell you that he was talking to me. And he told me to tell you that if you don't believe me, then you can call him and he would tell you that he told me to tell you that he was talking to me." And she didn't believe that. So she tried to test me. And she's like, what if my assistant called? And I was like, well, she can call. And he'll tell her to tell you that he told me to tell you that he was talking to me. And he told me to tell you, if you don't believe me, then you can call him and he would tell you that he told me to tell you that he was talking to me. And she didn't believe that either. So she tried to test me further. She's like, what if my assistant tell my secretary to call? I was like, well, she can tell him. And he'll tell him to tell her to tell you that he told me to tell you that he was talking to me. And he told me to tell you, if you don't believe me, then you can call him and he would tell you that he told me to tell you that he was talking to me. I got rolled up. The point is, you gotta own your lot. That's the point. I just don't want to get fired because I'm like terrified of being homeless because that's like bad karma for me because I ain't too fond of homeless people, And not many good reasons, just they acting too entitled now. Because a while ago I was going to Subway and there's this homeless dude standing outside and he asked me for change. And I was like, I can't give you change, but I'll buy you a sandwich. He was like, alright, we go inside. This nigga walked up to the counter and goes, let me get a 12-inch Italian. I'm like, whoa, you get 6-inch veggie? Put that premium meat back in the refrigerator. So anyway, I was chilling with this bitch, and we was talking about the different bugs in our respective apartments. And she goes, I saw a tarantula in my apartment. And I was like, bitch, ain't no wild tarantulas roaming the streets. She's like, and it was about this big. I was like, bitch, that's too small. I don't know why she's still talking to me at this point. I thought a bitch twice. Like, that's too small to be a tarantula. And then she's like, well, it was a teenager tarantula. And when I stepped on it, all the little babies went everywhere. I was like, wait a minute, so it was a pregnant teenager tarantula? And it was in your room, so it was a homeless pregnant teenager tarantula. And you killed it. I was like, I don't think insects have a teenager pregnancy problem. Then I started thinking about like flies. I think flies got a teenager pregnancy problem. First off, a fly's lifespan is like a day. So if you're a pregnant fly, then you are a whore. And plus, what's an acceptable age for a fly to start fucking? Like what, 5 hours? There's only flies in low-income neighborhoods fucking 2 hours.